Fitties, and welcome back to another video. It has been a hot minute since the last time that I've filmed anything because I've been so incredibly busy with school and rehearsals and the show that we just did and we just finished, and oh my gosh, was that ever a roller coaster backstage. But I wanted to update you on this final series for the reverse exercise series about how I went from working out like 3 hours a day during the summer because I had enough time to cutting down to 1 hour or even just 30 minutes during the school year as, you know, my schedule changed. So I documented my journey all throughout the summer, tapering down to the start of school. And so this is the final video that will complete the reverse exercise series, just giving you a summary of what I've learned throughout the process and how my reverse went, how it could have been better, and what I did great. So I have successfully integrated, tapered down on my exercise. So right now I am currently running perhaps anywhere from 30 minutes to 1 hour a day outside. It is fall, and guys, fall is the most beautiful season of all seasons, and I could be running forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And if it wasn't for my 9 a.m. morning classes, I would probably be running longer and visiting routes that I wouldn't be scared to visit. I get a little bit anxious visiting newer routes because I'm afraid that I'm gonna get lost, and then if I get lost, it's like I'm gonna be late for class, and oh my gosh, I can't make it back on time, and I'm too tired to jog all the way back because I have no idea where I am. What if I get tired midway and all I want to do is like walk? You know, I'm gonna get lost. Things like that. But so anyway, like I was saying, I love running in the fall. Fall is the perfect weather for running. So that's what I'm doing. Whereas in the summer, I was doing that, and on top of that, I was doing some of the fitness classes over at the gym to sort of just have a hobby to do and also to socialize with some of my friends. And I still keep in contact with some of the friends that I made over the summer. One of them works at David's Tea, another works at Starbucks. And yeah, so we see each other once in a while. From there, I'm really glad that I got to meet them over the summer. I'm not doing any classes right now over at the gym simply because, well, no, that's not true. I attend maybe 1, if not 2 maximum classes during the school semester, like week, during the week over at the gym, and that's usually like a spin class. To cross train, and also because one of my friends leads them and I want to support her class. Otherwise, like, I used to attend their gym classes like 3 times a week, 3 or 4 times a week during the summer, 3 or 4 times, just because I had enough time. And now I don't have enough time because I have other things to do. Energy wise, I feel good. I mean, I'm exhausted. I was exhausted from all the rehearsals. Mind you, I had rehearsals from Tuesday to Fridays, 6 to 10 p.m. And this is outside of my class schedule. Rehearsals are not on my timetable. So 6 to 10. And then on Saturdays from 10 to 6, sometimes we get dismissed a little bit earlier, or we might start maybe at 11 or 12 instead of 10 a.m. And Sundays were my only day off. Mondays, I have classes, no evening rehearsals. And during this time, I had to book off shifts over at my workplace where I work part-time. And now that the show is done, I have to make up all of those hours that I've missed, and like I'm dead. Because even though the show is over and now I have a little more time to work, it's also midterm season. So I'm gonna need more time to do essays and to do other rehearsals for my class projects, if not for the show. And then on top of that, my boss is like, well, you gotta make up for the hours that you miss. I'm like, okay, I'll try. So I took on an extra shift during the week. In terms of mood, okay, I love my program. I love my major so much. For those of my fitties that don't know and haven't been following for a long time, I have a passion for acting and my major is acting. So my classes are broken down into voice class, movement class, and then scene study. And then I have a few others like theater history and other liberal arts stuff that I have to complete for my electives. So I love my classes. I'm gonna be honest and say that it's incredibly frustrating sometimes when I am unable to grab a concept of something. Y'all know I'm a perfectionist and I want to be able to grasp something and hold it in my hands and say I can master it, but that's not the case when it comes to a craft like acting. It's not black and white, it's very gray. And to work on your acting is also to work on your life. So it's not like I can just poof, change something about myself as a human being, right? So yeah, there's that. And you know, you'll hear me bitching about my classes and how much rehearsals I have and how tired I am mentally and physically about going over the same scene over and over, trying to go through the emotions and memorize my lines, and emotionally I feel dead because I've rehearsed it so many times that I don't feel anything anymore or something like that. But it's all out of love. It is all out of love, and there is nothing else I would rather be doing. There's nothing else I would rather be doing than studying acting. Well, maybe besides singing or dancing, because I also like that. And I just want to be a triple threat. I love it a lot. I'm mentally exhausted a lot. I'm physically exhausted sometimes, but I fuel myself properly so that I don't have those energy crashes as often as I used to. So things are going really well. The show has recently just ended, like I said, and right now I am just cruising life, living it, completing some essays, and yeah, what I've learned. Looking back, I had ups and downs during my reversed exercise, and my biggest culprit is having something to replace that time with, right? I'm somebody that wants to have something to do. I'm also constantly searching for that dopamine, for that social interaction, and I struggled a lot with loneliness over the course of the summer and my transition with the tapering down of my workouts because I didn't have something else to do. I got a high off of completing exercises and achieving a new record, and also meeting like friends over at the fitness classes. It gave me like a social life, and to have to cut that down, it was like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? Like, I don't know what to do with myself, and that contributed to loneliness, which is something that I already struggled with, so it just aggravated it even more. But now with the start of school, there's always like an assignment to do, and I have like my peers to see almost every single day. I have classes Monday to Fridays every single day, so I see them every single day. So there was that. So that was my biggest thing. So learning the fact that I'm always on the search for something to do, for that next hit, for that next achievement. Come next summer, if I am to taper down again for the coming school year, I will probably find myself perhaps a second job, or I don't know, travel somewhere new. So that ends my summary of my reverse dieting series. I hope that you guys enjoyed following me on this journey about how I strategically went from exercising 3 hours a day to 1 hour a day, if not 30 minutes nowadays, and how I've dealt with that. Let me know what kind of series you would like to see in the future, and I will see you guys. Bye, my fitties.